The ANZIIF Awards are almost here, and I want to take a little moment just to celebrate the incredible young talent we've got that's shaping the industry. And so I've lined up a few quick chats with some of the finalists for the Young Insurance Professional of the Year. So I want to share their passion, their ideas, because it's unbelievably inspiring. And today I have got Justin Micale, who's from Marsh. Justin, massive congrats on the nomination, first of all.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. It's pretty exciting and pretty honoured to be a finalist.
Justin, I've just got 5 questions for you that hopefully will tell the story a little bit about you. And the first question I got for you is, I'd love to know, what is the most defining moment in your career so far that brought you to being an ANZIIF finalist?
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know if there's anything that stands out individually as a team on it, but for me, I think I've always been one of YIPs or Young Insurance Professionals, and it's something that's kind of staying me throughout my career. And every time I've kind of made a big change in my career, made a move, there's always been some sort of connections here. So I had a mentor a while ago that I met through a youth event in Perth, where most of my career was. And to this day, I felt some changes happening with my role at Marsh, and he reached out to me separately saying, I heard these cool things are happening. So I think throughout my whole entire career, it's been the networks. I think that's been a pretty defining moment for me.
Yeah, network is a super important pillar. Secondly, who or what has inspired you the most in your insurance journey, and how has that maybe shaped your approach in how you've taken your career on?
Yeah, it's a who. It would be someone by the name of Amy Caterson. So she was my manager. I was a viewer for some time, and I tell you what, I was very ambitious, very emotionally intelligent. I think, I'd say stuff, I fly off the handle, this is shit, this is my brain. When something would change, and I remember she pulled me into the room once and she said, everything you said, it's correct. The way you're handling yourself isn't working. It's not great for the team or anyone. And she didn't need to do that. And from that moment, she kind of took me under her wing and really shaped how I was, how I learned, how I developed myself. And if it wasn't for Amy, I wouldn't probably be in this role. I'd still probably be, whinging, causing strife, over hurt. So it's definitely, Amy Jacobson that's definitely shaped.
Massive.
Always says.
Awesome. A massive hat tip to Amy. Third question for you. If you could change just one thing, I'm sure there's many, but if you change just one thing about the insurance industry for the next generation, what would it be?
Just the way we are. It's tough one, isn't it? If you want to think, I think it's just the way we engage with younger team members, big organisations having work. Sometimes I think we forget about them, and we've got Gen Z coming through in waves, and they operate differently. They're not going to be tied to a brand or a company. They're looking for development. And I think sometimes we find a lot of people who have been in the industry while kind of looking at it and said, "Oh, I had to go through that when I was young." Or you have to show yourself, encourage yourself before we'll give you that opportunity. I think that needs to stop. It's stopping, and it is starting to fade away, but that needs to stop, because you can be all 19 and still be killing it, have really great ideas, which if you have that old mentality, that's not gonna you're not gonna see that from them.
Yeah, look, the world is changing so quickly that the young folks in organisations have incredibly wonderful ideas of where the world is going, and I think that's really important to take on. So yeah, wonderful thing to change. What is one piece of advice that you would give other young professionals looking to make their mark on insurance?
Don't be afraid to reach out to people. I think the thing, I guess, like I touched on before, is mentorship, or having mentors and people to kind of talk to. Don't be afraid to reach out to someone. People love talking about themselves, or love to be able to impart knowledge to someone else. So don't feel afraid to reach out to someone that's more senior in a different organisation and say, love to have a coffee, meet you, understand what you do. Then probably love it. So that really helped me in my career. So give it a go and don't be afraid.
Yeah, coming back to that first comment around network, doesn't it? And I'm going to finish off with one final thing. This is a tough one because I'm going to ask you to do something one word. In one word, how would you describe the future of insurance?
Unlimited, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of potential, and with everything changing with technology and all our roles, I think, yeah, upside leaders.
Justin, look, thank you so much. You're a busy man, so I'm going to let you get back to what you're doing. Good luck. I'll see you on Thursday, and hope we'll see you up there taking the award on.